everyone, and welcome to Farm Flint. So I just wanted to briefly go over my morning detox protocol. And with that is my tea. I call it farm tea. It has, in this one, 20 ingredients because I could not find an affordable faux tea root powder. So that's left out of this one. But the ingredients are avocado pit powder. And that's these guys, avocado pits. And you let them dry out. You take the outer covering off and you blend it down into a powder, and I'll show you that in another video. But there's also amla, which is Indian gooseberry. We have orange peel, allspice, matcha green tea, cardamom, moringa leaf, echinacea root, bladderwrack, ginkgo biloba, fennel, black seed, ginger, cinnamon, cayenne, nutmeg, clove, burdock root, golden seal, like I said, faux root, but it's not in this tea today. And clementine powder. And what I do is for citrus powders, I used to buy them, but now I just buy the fruit, purpose the fruit for something else. I made like fresh margaritas. So I had limes, oranges, and clementines. And I juiced them, and then I let them sit out for about 24 hours, and then I dehydrated them in the oven for several hours. And then I grinded them down into a powder. Totally worth it. Saves tons of money and nutrition for a while. I have plenty of it, so I'll be using that probably throughout the year and don't need to buy any. So that's my tea. Now mind you, in my tea I put fresh lemon juice, iris sea moss, amber agave syrup. I started putting Manuka honey because I just bought this one. Don't get me wrong, Manuka honey is very expensive. That container here is a pound, a little over a pound, and it was $80. Mind you, it was based on the potency of the active ingredient, okay? So that matters. Always keep an eye on that. Do your research. Make sure you're getting what you're buying because that stuff is really expensive. Okay, so I put Manuka in there, fresh lemon juice, vanilla extract, iris sea moss, amber agave syrup, and agave inulin. And inulins are prebiotics, all natural prebiotics that feed the gut microbes, allowing them to grow and to continue to do what they are meant to do, which is protect your immune system. Okay? So next we have oils. We have our Moroccan olive oil, high in polyphenols, which are antioxidants. Then we have wild oregano oil that I pair these two together because oregano oil by itself is like fire in your mouth. So you want to make sure that you use a carrier oil to help to dilute it. And I think that the Moroccan olive oil is a great pair because you're getting a ton of nutrition. And I do a tablespoon of these here, and I do 8 drops of these here, okay? So then I was also doing black seed oil at a tablespoon, but I consumed it all. And I also did a tablespoon of castor oil as well, in which I consumed it all. Just real quick, when you buy any oil, make sure that it is ingestible. Make sure that it's manufactured in a place that prepares food and not chemicals. If you have a nutrition facts on the back, very helpful. But if you don't see that, just make sure that you can ingest it. A lot of oils, they say, is topical use only. So definitely deep dive and make sure you're getting a product that you can ingest. Otherwise, you might have a problem, and I don't want you to suffer. Okay, next is my water. As simple as that is, I don't drink out of the faucet. I don't drink spring water. I drink distilled water, and I add my own nutrients, which is the pink Himalayan salt. And it has, over 87 trace minerals that are beneficial to our body. And that's the same for Celtic salt and other earth salts. If you have table salt, throw it out. That's all I'm going to say because it really makes me upset that people try to make that seem healthy and it's not. And I have a video on my YouTube about table salt. Please check it out if you think I'm joking. All right. I wrote a paper on it in college. I was very serious about it. Okay. All right. So, and then last but not least, I have my vitamin D, because where I live, the sun likes to hide behind the clouds, or the clouds is hating on the sun. Move, sun. Move, sun. And I'm just like, we need that. So I really need some sun. It's really bad. I think I lost about 3 complexions moving to the upstate New York. That's okay. I don't want to go back home anyway. So that is my every morning detox protocol. I am consistent. I don't miss a day. And if I don't feel like it, because there's days you're not going to feel like it, which is like every day. You know, I'm kidding. But so if I don't, I basically punish myself. Not really. I fast, and I only drink water. I'm not allowed to eat. It doesn't mean that I get to, like, because after I do all this, then I eat. You know what I mean? But most of the time after I have my tea and the oils, I normally don't eat until noontime. Like the latest I've eaten was maybe 4:30 in the afternoon, which is late, but that's good for your body, believe it or not. Intermittent fasting is very good for your body, giving it a break to do what it needs to do instead of always working to break down food that you're constantly shoveling into your mouth and into your body. So yeah, that's what I do when I don't follow my protocol. I basically punish myself. It's not punishing, but it's just that you don't want to start bad habits. And so that's just the way that I make sure that, next time if I want to, move on to eating something solid, then I'll make sure I do my morning protocol. Okay. So definitely get into your own detox. You do not have to make a tea. You do not have to do that. You can go about it by just having maybe a raw vegan diet. You can do smoothies, but I would boost it up by putting really powerful ingredients like chlorella, or you can get turmeric with the black pepper. I got some stuff to show you guys, believe it. So, but this is how I do every morning. This is what helped me heal my thyroid disease. I'm not cured, but I am healed, and my thyroid functions normally. I do continue to see my endocrinologist and my PCP. So even though that is considered a primary care provider, you are your primary care provider. You are your first care, and don't you ever forget that. Cheers. I'll see you guys soon. Okay, you guys, I almost forgot. So I also take a tablespoon of this stuff here, and this is fermented garlic. And what I do is I take a tablespoon of the honey, and then when I get really low, then I'll start to eat the garlic. But because most of my morning routine is a liquid, outside of the vitamin D gel caps, everything is a liquid. So I kind of want to keep that going because it's basically a intermittent fast, and I don't want to eat anything. However, when I get low, I will start to eat the garlic. I made 2 of these back in May 6, 2022. I got through one of them, and I did the same thing. I took a tablespoon of the honey, and then I started to eat the garlic. So I'm going to do the same thing with this, but almost forgot. But coming soon, I'm going to do a video on how I make fermented garlic. It does take time for things to break down and for you to be able to consume it, but it should be a really quick video. But because of that, I'm also going to do black garlic, which I've never done before, but I've had it before, and it's delicious. I'm not going to get into the details because I really just want you to stay tuned. So definitely stay tuned for the upcoming video of how I do the fermented garlic and the black garlic, and I hope to see you there.